Bonsoir tout le monde. Alors, si vous pouvez chita pour une chaise, if you are still standing, please sit down. Oh, moi et chef moi là, Phelps là, la parle en pile avec Pierre Imbert. Next ça y a tout terre à cailler non mais nous mettre dégager nous fin causer nous pas été à parler là. Good evening. Bonsoir. My God. I see that we are serving appetizers. You got drinks on the table. You have water. You have health. You are beautiful. You are here. And I just want to hear you scream, good evening. Yes, much better. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. My name is Pierre Francois, and it is indeed a pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to this beautiful venue. Before I get started, just want to ask you to put your hands together for yourself for being here tonight. Thank you. Tonight, I am indeed honored as a proud son of Arkaye to be here. When we talk about Arkaye, it is all about Haiti. There would have been a Republic of Haiti without the great city of Arkaye. It is one of the reasons why everywhere I go, everywhere I stand, you can see the flag in me. Because my hometown is the birthplace of our flag. Arkaye, c'est matrice Haïti. Arkaye, c'est Haïti. Si pas de gain Arkaye, pas de gain indépendance. Si pas de gain Arkaye, pas de gain Haïti. And it is one of the reasons why I want you to be hopeful. I know we are living some dark moments. Friends called me and said, you know, I would love to come, but the fear is real. But we cannot live for fear. We have to be hopeful. We are great people. We are very resilient. And we are loving people. And our brothers and sisters are indeed suffering. We have to pray, and also we have to act. But tonight is not about just our brothers and sisters who are suffering. It is also about the great city, Arkaye, the birthplace of so many in here. Some of us were very privileged, and they have most of the land in Arkaye. When it comes to that, you're talking about the Pierre Canel, the Imbert, they own most of the land. And myself and our former mayor, the only thing that we own is just our little donkey. And I know he will tell you about it. I am not gonna talk about it, but I am proud to say that despite the fact that the Imbert, the Pierre Canel, they have most of the land, and we are one, and we work together, and putting this event together, it is thanks to you, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here. It is for a great cause, but the floor is not just mine. I just want to take a minute to say thank you to our indeed greatest commissioner from Miami-Dade County District 2, Commissioner Marlene Bastien. When we asked that she served as our keynote speaker, the answer was yes. And Commissioner, we are indeed grateful to you. Thank you. Please put your hands together for our Commissioner. To each and every one of you, thank you. Our great city is indeed honored, despite all the nonsense that is going on in Haiti, but we are here. We are here. We are here to work. We are here to contribute to a cause, greatest one, and if it is not worth it, you want to see so many beautiful in here. To our Chief of Police, Chief Goss, I want to say thank you to you. To our Commissioner from our dear North Miami Beach and all my great friends on this side, just want to say thank you to you, and to each and every one of you from my church, my hometown, the board of Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation. I know some of you traveling from far and near. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for coming tonight. Despite everything that has been said, you show that you are part of what we're doing, you are part of Arcaye, and you are part of Haiti. Don't let that speech fool you. I am indeed honored to welcome you, but I have to introduce someone. He has a long bio. I am not gonna go by it. You know me better. I will not stand in here and read a bio for this man. This man is everything that we do. This man is a man that will look not only ahead of you, but also behind to make sure that everything is in check. He's the kind of person when he's next to you, you feel safe. And you think you can take a pause because nobody will work more than this man. He's a former mayor of North Miami, our MC. He is also from the great city of Arcaye. Lisoti Arcaye. That's the way it sounds. That's how we say it. And those of you who are from Arcaye, you know exactly what I mean. And like I said earlier, I was not so privileged to experience life like the Ember, the Pierre Canel. They had the chance to go to Port-au-Prince for their secondary school, and I was in Arcaye at the lycée. And former mayor was at that church, and he will tell you all the classes were mixed together, and where you hear N-A, N-D, la grammaire française. So, despite all of these, we work nicely together. And tonight, it is indeed an honor and privilege to welcome to the stage our MC for the night, former Mayor André Pierre, a friend and a man from Arcaye. Mayor, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Come on, let's give our councilman another round of applause. And thank you for that great introduction, Councilman. Let me start by our Commissioner for Miami-Dade County, Commissioner Marlène Bastien, Commissioner Jay Turnoff from the great city of North Miami Beach, our Chief of Police, Cherise Gaz, former mayor for the great city of North Miami, Mayor Philippe Bien-Aimé, honored guests, Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation, our cherished sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Again, my name is André Pierre, the former mayor for one of the 10 best cities in America. So give yourself a round of applause for being here this evening. I am so pleased and honored to have you this evening for this incredible event. It means so much to the foundation and of course to the honorees and our keynote speaker that you took the time out from your busy schedule this evening to be here with us. So again, thank you. We have an amazing night planned out for you, so be prepared to indulge yourselves. For our opening prayer, I would like to call another young man from Akaye, Pastor Amy Junior Etienne.
I'm proud to be here tonight representing my hometown. Même là, je n'ai pas de fête là-dedans, fête ici. Mon papa me fait à Haïti, mon papa me fait à Akaye. I was not born in it, but I was born here. But my dad was born in Haiti. He was born in Akaye. But since I was 10, I took trips there. C'est pas pour s'arriver là, chaque année, je fais des trips aller à Haïti. Papa mourit, même toujours qu'il y a amour pour Haïti. So, tout ça n'a fait là, everything that you're doing here, the funding that you're doing for the city of Akaye, you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for me. As a young man, when I go to Haiti, I'm proud of where my father came from because that's where I'm from as well. So I'm happy to pray, but before I pray, I would like to acknowledge every government official that is here. Also, Mr. Franz Pierre, for giving me this opportunity and for remembering me, one of the natives of Akaye. And as well, our dear former mayor, Andre Pierre. I would like to thank him as well for this opportunity. And everyone who's from Akaye, I would like to acknowledge you. Everyone, I'd like for you to bow your heads as I pray. Dear God, we thank you for the chance to be here, for blessing us with another day to be in your presence. We thank you for who you are in our lives. We lift everyone who took the disposition to be here with one goal, Haiti, and more precise, Akaye. We lift their pain and suffering before you. We ask that you speak for us this instant. Bless us and touch the many hearts that will donate and aid the work of our home. Bless and protect this event. Let it be a beacon to our great home. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Amy. Now for the U.S. and the Haiti national anthems, I'd like to call on Miss Farida Miller.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Pour le pays, pour les ancêtres, marchons unis, dans nos rangs, point de traître, du sol, soyons seuls maîtres, marchons unis pour le pays, pour les ancêtres, marchons unis pour le pays, pour les ancêtres. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Miller. You may take a seat. Before we embark on this incredible journey, let's take a moment to express our greatest gratitude. A special thank you to our generous sponsors, dedicated organizers, and each of you for gracing us with your presence tonight. So, I say, Commissioner Marlène Bastien, thank you for your sponsorship. Give her a round of applause. Vice Mayor Cassandra Timothée, Councilwoman Mary Estime Irving, Mr. and Mrs. Herbie of Paradise Funeral Home, Bernadette Pierre and Amos Jean-Claude, Markinson Gentil of We Strategize, Carlos Reyes of Alfa Romeo Fiat, David Birdstein of Redwood Development, and Continuum. Thank you so much for your generous sponsorship. So tonight, we come together under the umbrella, under the message of carrying the torch of change. This evening promises an exquisite blend of traditional Haitian food, entertainment by Gazman Couleur of Disip, DJ Ponda Mix, awards, speeches that reflect the essence of elegance and celebration. Now to hear what, when, how about DESTINÉ Foundation, please put your hands together for the administrator, Ms. Raymond Juisson.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir. My name is Raymond. They call me Ray, and I'm the administrator of Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation. On behalf of the committee, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for being here tonight. As a healthcare practitioner, I know how critical access to medical care is. With your help tonight, we are giving hope, comfort, and a new beginning to those who need it most. Thank you again for being here tonight and to make a difference in our homeland, Haiti, and especially Arkaye. Thank you.
Back it
Thank you, Raymond. Again, let's take a moment to express our deepest gratitude. A special thank you again to our generous sponsors, Commissioner Bastien, Vice Mayor Timothy, Councilwoman Estimé Irvin, Mr. and Mrs. Herbie Doval, Bernadette Pierre and Amos Jean-Claude, Markinson Gentil, Carlos Reyes, David Bernstein, and Continuum. I would like to recognize our sister city commissioner, Ms. Danielle Jean. Give her a round of applause. And give another round of applause for the great councilwoman for the great city of North Miami, Councilwoman Mary Estimé Irvin. As you know, our gala wouldn't be complete without the brilliant mind and talent of our keynote speaker, who has graciously joined us tonight. Her presence adds an extra layer of sophistication to this event. As you already know, Commissioner Marlene Bastien was elected to serve as District 2 Commissioner on the Miami-Dade County Board of Commissioners on November 8, 2022. Here's what you may not know about Commissioner Bastien. For over 40 years, Commissioner Bastien has established a global reputation of tireless advocacy for equity, diversity, economic empowerment, comprehensive immigration reform, and climate justice. For over 40 years, Commissioner Bastien has championed rights for women, children, families, workers, the elderly, and LGBTQ worldwide. For over 40 years, Commissioner Bastien worked as a social worker. Then she founded the Family Action Network movement, better known as FUM. Under her leadership, FUM has grown into a global recognized model for providing life-enhancing services to low and moderate income families in healthcare, housing, literacy, technical training, after-school and summer school programs, immigration reform, business enhancement, job creation, career development. For over 40 years, Commissioner Bastien has received numerous of honorable awards and accolades throughout the world. For over 40 years, Commissioner Bastien has served as either founding or board member of many organizations, such as the North Miami Educational Foundation, Haitian American Grassroots Coalitions, SUNTLA, and the American for Immigrant Justice. About 40 years ago, Commissioner Bastien obtained her master's degree in social work from Florida International University. So please stand up and give Commissioner Bastien a Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde. Do you know anyone who could do it better? Do you? All right. Please put your hands together for former Mayor André Pierre. And while I'm at it, esteemed guests, elected officials, I would be remiss if I did not congratulate the former mayor and his wonderful wife, Bernadette Pierre. You know, these days, I read a lot. I'm someone who reads a lot. I remember growing up in Haiti, I would spend an entire day on my bed reading. You know, they would bring me food. I love to read, and then you read all the time about married couples, getting married one day and then the next day and then they divorced. And then this power couple recently celebrated their 25th year anniversary. I know many of you were present to celebrate them because of their involvement in this community. I remember the days when, Mayor Andrew Pierre, former Mayor Andrew Pierre and I were walking the streets of North Miami, where he taught me, how to walk the streets. This guy, there's no harder working candidate than this mayor, all right? And then I also know his wife. I'm very blessed because I know his wife because as a former dancer, she, had a dance company that I really loved. But most importantly, she's been really forming our young minds for decades now, right? As a teacher. And a lot of people do not know that. She's a teacher, but she also was a great, wonderful dancer and choreographer. So I'm going to ask you guys for this, because it's not easy these days, people don't stay together that long. They don't stay together that long, and I'd like you to stand up. The wedding was beautiful. The celebration was beautiful. I was in Paris with the official delegation. I couldn't be there, but I wish I could. I wish I could. And then I could see the pictures, and I'm really so proud of you. You were so beautiful, Bernadette. And then Mayor André Pierre, you look so happy. You look so happy, and look at you. You're still smiling. Please stand up to give them a big round of applause. All right. Now, I'd like you, I'm not gonna ask you to remain standing, but I'm gonna ask you to put your hands together to thank the organizers of this wonderful event. Put your hands together for them. Councilman Pierre-Alphonse Charles, and then the entire committee. Where is he? He's probably walking the room. Where is he? Yeah, he was, yes. Oh, right there. Okay, hi. And then the entire team to put this event together. When I walked in Casa Champêtre, I say, wow, this is beautiful. So put your hands together for the councilman and the entire team. It's about teamwork. And to all the elected officials who are here, please put your hands together to, welcome them and say thank you, because they could be anywhere else, but they are here to support our carrière. Oh, come on, Mayor Bien-Aimé, former, come on, stand up. Where is Mayor André Pierre? Stand up and be recognized. Now, as you know me, right? I can talk. But tonight I'm going to try to be scripted. I'm going to try to be scripted because I know that there's a big party going on tonight. There's DCIP. There are people who come here to dance, like Reni, huh? Yeah. They come here to dance. I don't want to be between their dancing and their food. And then Casa Champêtre has prepared a feast for you. Please give it up for Casa Champêtre. Yes, for all the sons and daughters of our carrière. The sons and daughters, because we're celebrating our carrière tonight. And then you didn't know that there were so many celebrities of our carrière, right? You know about Mayor André Pierre, you know about Councilman Pierre-Alphonse Charles, you didn't know about Reni Dalger. Is Bernadette also from our carrière? No. Okay, but she's the adopted daughter of our carrière. She's married a man from our carrière, so she's from our carrière. So I'm going to ask all the sons or daughters of our carrière, Mr. Phelps Antenor, and then Reni Antenor Dalger, Anzi Antenor. Please stand up. Please stand up and be recognized. Please give the son and daughters of Akaya in the room, please give yourself a big round of applause. All right. If I missed anyone, guys, forgive me. Good evening again. As you can see, my heart truly is full and it is overflowing with emotion to see so many of you gathered together with a common sense of purpose. As I look out at all of your faces tonight, look at you, looking so beautiful, united as one to come together to raise money for Haiti, for Akaye. We are here not just as individuals, but as family, as a community, united by an unbreakable bond to Haiti. Je connais combien de temps nous avons dans le pays États-Unis, en France et tout partout dans le monde, eh bien, code l'ombrite, non, toujours marré à pays d'Haïti. Oui ou non? I'm so honored and grateful to the Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation for inviting me to stand in this space to be talking to you tonight. Their work, as I've learned, especially from Rainey, who's been, learning and teaching me, telling me more that I need to know. Their work, inspired by Veronique's vision, is a powerful example of how we can and must turn pain into purpose. We are gathered here to ignite hope and to reaffirm our collective commitment to a dream of a young woman whose passion burned brighter than any challenge. Veronique DESTINÉ. I have not met her, but I hope to God that I'll meet her one day. Veronique, as we learn, a tireless activist and community organizer, grasped the fundamental truth that every single human being, no matter their background, their wealth, or their status, deserve the absolute basics for a dignified life. Anyone, everyone deserves to have access to a dignified life. And that's her belief. This wasn't just a nice idea for her, it was a deeply felt conviction that she lived and breathed every single day. Her legacy, embodied by this foundation, reminds us how vital it is to turn pain into purpose. Pain into purpose. As you know, my own journey started in a tiny village from Haiti, not far from Akaye. You didn't know that, huh? Not far from Akaye, Pont-Benoît, outside of Gonaïve and Petite Rivière de l'Artibonite, where I witnessed firsthand the power that a couple of people could make, a difference that a couple of people could make, and these were my parents. Despite the fact that my mom never went to school. Never went to school. Imagine that. A family has 6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls. All the 4 boys went all the way to philosophy, and the 2 girls were not put in school. And my mom, dear friends, esteemed guest, is the most talented, the most intelligent person I know. And when she met my dad, when my dad, met her, they became a pair. That's why I said, never underestimate the power of 2 people to make a difference. They built the only school in the village. They had in my ancestral home, there was a clinic. There was also a grocery store. You know that, and because you've heard it, some of you have heard it. When we went on vacation in Haiti, as you remember, we had 3 months vacation. When we went on vacation in Pont-Benoît, sous permet tout, Albin dans rivière sans qu'on pas passer en 3 heures de temps dans l'école là. Guess what? Ça capte nous. Bâton. Never underestimate the power of 2 people with a vision. I learned from my parents. Everything I do here, I've been doing here. For the past 43 years, I learned from my parents. And then while volunteering at the school, sometimes when they had combit, how many of you know what a combit is? My parents are also farmers. I can still see in my mind's eyes, Jiri monte, dans plafond, mango francique, mango blanc. I can still see that in my mind's eyes. So they were really bona fide philanthropists. There was a school, there was a health clinic, huh? And then there were also farmers. And then when someone was being arrested, because I was born under a dictatorship, don't let the look fool you. I was born under a dictatorship, and I can still remember the people from the village running to get my dad because they were about to put someone on the jack. Combien de monde qui a agi là comme ça Jack yé? On va connaître ça Jack yé, ouais? Eh ben. Jack, c'est le they arrest you for one reason or the other. We were under a dictatorship. It may be my dad was constantly arrested, not because he was politically subversive, but because he built a school. He was teaching both children and adults how to read and write. That's why he was being arrested. Do you understand? So you could be arrested and submitted to the jack for any reason. They tie your hands, they put your hands in between your legs, they tie your legs, and they kick you. When they kick you like this, don't laugh, it's painful. They beat your dada until your skin is all smashed up. And they kick you on the other one, they beat you. Yes, a soccer ball. Thank you so much. Give him a big round of applause. That was the jack. And these were tactics, learned from our occupiers, the main occupiers from 1915 to 1934. You know what that is? Yes, that was the jack. So they would run to come to get my dad. When my dad was arrested for one reason or the other, they got my mom. And that's why when I was born on March 8th, my dad, they came for my dad. They didn't find my dad. My mom had just given birth to me. Guess what? They got her too because they couldn't find my dad. So I learned, just like her, right? We really understand the power two people the changes that two people can make. And then the seeds of hope, of compassion, of love, they can instill in their children. And that's how you're here tonight. Because I'm pretty sure that this seed was instilled in Councilman Pierre-Alphonse Charles. Yes or no? It was. At 16, I volunteered at Albert Schweitzer Hospital. At 16, I was already participating in autopsies because my goal was to go to medical school. And then when I came here, of course, I started volunteering under the leadership of Father Gérard Jean-Just, trying to go faster. We was fighting every day for the freedom and dignity of the Haitian people. And as a social worker at Jackson Memorial Hospital, working with children and families with sickle cell, HIV, AIDS, and cancer, I learned the importance of the village. How, when you go into tough times, it is important for the village to surround you and make sure that you go through whatever challenge you're going through. And as a social worker advocating for women and children and families at Jackson, I made a difference. Testifying in World Court, in Geneva, in the Philippines, in front of the United Nations, everywhere there was a need, I volunteered. So you can see that I feel like I have something in common with this woman. I have something in common with her because she saw that there was an issue, there was a problem, and then she decided to do something with it. Haiti, my dear friends, needs us to help her mend now, more urgently than ever. This is the time to do it. This is our calling as Haitians everywhere to rebuild our home. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. The challenges that we face today are not just distant headlines. They are the raw, heartbreaking realities lived by our brothers and sisters every single day across every corner of our beloved nation. Let us speak plainly about the agonizing crisis gripping our healthcare system. Even before the recent and unspeakable acts of violence, Haiti's hospitals and clinics, as you know, They were barely holding on. Yes or no? They were starved of basic supplies, lack of adequate staff, and the infrastructure to provide even the most fundamental care for their citizens. And now, in a cruel and barbaric twist, we have seen hospitals, these sacred spaces being burned down, deliberately burned down. Imagine, just look in your mind's eyes and see the sheer despair, the terror, the desperation when the very places meant to save lives become nothing but smoke and ashes. Imagine a mother with a critically ill child with nowhere to turn. Imagine the injured, the vulnerable, with no sanctuary, no medicine, no hope, no treatment, not even gloves. Imagine. Imagine. This is not an exaggeration. This is the unbearable reality. We in Haiti, we lack everything these days. We lack everything. And what little we had is being destroyed every day. Every day. In this climate of overwhelming uncertainty, in these darkest hours, these dark times, what gives us strength? What gives us strength? What eliminates our path forward? It is the spirit of Haiti itself. It is our collective will to turn pain into purpose. And organizations like the Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation are a powerful example of what is possible, lighting our path forward. Gain espoir, parce que il y a fondation, tant que fondation Veronique, qui ouè problème nan. Parce que t'as dit, oh, mes amis, gardez problème, eh bien, you décidé, eh bien, changer ça. And that's why you are here tonight, and that's why I'm so grateful for you to be here tonight. But it is our shared responsibility as Haitians, wherever we are, to act, and then we are acting tonight. It is the unshakable conviction that even when the news is bleakest, even when hope feels like a whisper, we must rise up. We must persist. We must rebuild, and we must give. And I hope that tonight, even though you paid the $150, you will give and give more. You will give and give more. This is a call to every single Haitian and every friend of Haiti to understand that rebuilding Haiti, rebuilding our home, is not just the work of a few, but the sacred duty of all. It is about ensuring that every child in Haiti can walk, go to school, my Lord, drink clean water, safe water, have access to safe water, something as simple, as basic as safe water, and access to health care, to a basic clinic like the one my parents built, just as the Veronique fiercely envisioned. Because we are here today because she had a vision. Veronique, t'es gon vision. Non d'accord? Mais t'es gon vision. When we contribute tonight to this foundation of any effort dedicated to Haiti's upliftment, you are not simply making a donation. You are making an investment. You are investing in resilience. You are investing in dignity. You are investing in the very heart and the soul of Haiti's future. You are giving hope to thousands. Because their lives matter. Tout moun se moun. Tout pays gen devoir pour yon bay peuple minimum qui c'est manger pour manger. Accès à soins santé, accès à éducation, accès à eau potable, protéger femmes maximum. Les périodes de la guerre, femmes maximum souffrent plus. La gâter, tenter, garder vidéo de si moun, si fille de 5 ans. being collectively raped, this revolts our conscience. Their lives matter. So foundation like this gives us hope. So today, to every one of you here today, it's hard not to feel emotional. It is hard, because when we know what our ancestors did, when we know the sacrifices that they make, when we know so many nations that Haiti helped. I was in Paris, as part of an official delegation, I was telling some folks who have short memories that when Haiti helped other nations, after we led the only successful revolution in the world, when we helped with our heart. Non bon garçon, non bon l'argent, et non bon soldats pour aider aux batailles, et puis non bon tactique pour détruire l'ennemi. Et c'est ça qu'on a fait ici aux États-Unis. C'est ça qu'on a fait dans l'Amérique latine. C'est ça qu'on a fait en Grèce. C'est ça qu'on a fait pour Israël. Nous aidons tout Santo Domingo, dans les Bahamas. C'est nous-mêmes que ça nous a fait. Nous comptons qui pour nous aider les gens. Juifs, là, tout le pays a fermé porte pour eux. On dit là. Là, tout le pays a fermé porte pour eux. Haïti, il ouvre porte pour eux. Et même quand pendant Haïti a traversé une période difficile, regardez. Moun yo toujours que bonté. Moun yo toujours que bonté. Nous pas comprendre. Nous sommes un peuple qui bénit. Regardez nous mêmes là. Regardez gens ont réussi. Regardez nous mêmes. Seul ça peuple a besoin, c'est une chance. Seul ça peuple a besoin, c'est une chance. Moi j'ai dans Del Rio, Texas, voyager tout partout pour montrer mon yo. Pour interviewer mon cap qui te pays. Seul ça a besoin, jeune garçon, jeune fille, c'est une chance. M'a fini pour me dire, to every Haitian here and every friend of Haiti, this is our call, this is our moment. Let's channel our anguish. If we give again. If you want to volunteer, volunteer again. And thank you again for the foundation, Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation, for inviting me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in Haiti. And thank you for being an indispensable part of this vital, beautiful journey of rebuilding hope. One project, one life, one cherished community at a time. Merci en pile. Merci en pile.
Just want to say thank you to our commissioner. Tough act to follow. Speechless. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Asking the board to come up. We still have some members who are not here. Magistrat Keshner Kotoye, Dickinson Pierre Canel. We have our vice president who's present in here, Pierre Robinson Dieudonné. Our administrator to my left, Raymond Jouissance. Director Yvon Saint-Just, Pierre Keshner, Fleury, Dickinson Pierre Canel, who's coming. Who else is missing? Okay, so we. Tout à l'heure, gon menti qui ba la commissionnaire n'a pas le corriger ça parce que moi-même c'est professeur mieux menti pas bail. Commissionnaire a gardé nous tout dans G. Il dit tout monde en caille qui là camper, il y a deux monde qui campé. Et ça fait mal et puis gon monde qui dit ah pas moun en caille là non. Et nous connaissons nous pas capable mentir. Yo dit que caille couler tomber soleil mais elle pas capable la pli mentir parce que depuis la pluie a tombé, la coulée. Alors, mon akaye, on demande nous tout pour nous camper.
Thank you. Again, as I said, we were very excited to hear from our keynote speaker. For over 40 years, she has planted trees. She had planted seeds in this community for over 40 years. Commissioner Bastien, you are being honored with this award in a special recognition for your support and contributions as keynote speaker to the Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation 6th Annual Fundraising Dinner, June 28, 2025. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech and the words of encouragement and support. Thank you. Again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Commissioner Bastien, Vice Mayor Timothy, Councilwoman Estimée Irvin, Mr. and Mrs. Herbie Doval, Bernadette Pierre and Amos Jean-Claude, Markinson Gentil, Carlos Reyes, David Bernstein. Let's give them a round of applause for their generous contributions. So as you know, we gather here tonight to celebrate excellence and honor two brave women who have gone above and beyond. Women who have made remarkable impacts in our community. Vice Mayor Cassandra Timothée was born and raised in the ghetto of North Miami. Come on, give me a round of applause, I'm trying. A true North Miami native, Cassandra lives, works, and plays in the heart of District 2 in North Miami. Vice Mayor Timothée began working at the North Miami Museum of Contemporary Art at the young age of 15. Initially, she was hired as a summer camp counselor, but earned several promotions throughout her tenure to junior coordinator, assistant camp director, and her last role in 2012, she was the lead person for the Bond Education Outreach Coordinator. That same year, in 2012, she doesn't want to admit that, but she came with me to DC, but she would tell you that she went with Mayor Bien-Aimé for a trip to receive the National Medal for Museum and Library Services, the nation's highest honor for libraries and museums that are serving their communities in exceptional ways. Vice Mayor Timothée began her legislative career while working in Florida legislature for Florida State Representative Janet Cruz and Florida State Senator Athenia Joyner as the legislative aide for Councilwoman Lisa Montaglione in the city of Tampa, District 7. In May 2015, Cassandra Timothée joined the city of North Miami as the public information officer. On June 1st, 2021, Vice Mayor made history by becoming the first Black person, the first woman of Haitian descent, and the youngest person elected to serve North Miami's District 2. Vice Mayor, let's give her a round of applause. Come on, she's coming. Vice Mayor Timothée graduated from the University of South Florida with a degree in political science and a master's of public administration from Florida International University. And at last but not least, she is very proud and a loving mother to her one-year-old daughter, Sky. So put your hands together for Vice Mayor Cassandra.
Mayor Andre Pierre for the revisions to the bio. It is the dynamic District 2 in the city of North Miami. And I'd like to thank the Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation for this beautiful honor. I know we're repping Akaye, but when c'est moun Port de Pemier, c'est moun La Pointe, c'est l'Île du Nord. C'est okay. You know, I had to shout out my area. I know it's Akaye, but you know, c'est moun La Pointe. Yeah, même côté que Texas comme c'est là me fait toute vacances en Haïti. But nous connaissons qu'on y a un moment ça Haïti, n'a prié pour Haïti, nous connaissons prié pour communauté haïtienne et puis c'est un honneur, c'est un privilège pour me servir nous dans la ville de notre Miami et puis me t'a dit Councilman Pierre Charles, thank you for this honor. Thank you for this presentation and thank you for this beautiful gathering of our community during these challenging times. Again, thank you, and thank you.
Another round of applause for our Vice Mayor for the great city of North Miami. As I said, we had two brave women that we're honoring tonight. Next is Councilwoman Mary Estime Irving. She has been serving District 3 residents since 2019 in the great city of North Miami. Councilwoman Estime Irving is known for her work in promoting community interests. Her focus areas include youth and women empowerment, minority businesses, and transportation. To collaborate with other cities and elected officials, Councilwoman Estime Irving served on several boards, including, but not limited to, Transportation, Intergovernmental Relations Committee, Transportation Services, Women in Municipal Government, Legislative Policy Committee, Florida Black Caucus, and local elected officials, Nominating Committee, and Advocacy Committee. She also served as a board member for the Miami-Dade Beacon Council. More importantly, she is my chairwoman. She is the chairwoman for the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. Let's go ahead, come on. Councilwoman Estime Irving was born and raised in the city of New York. In late 1980s, her parents relocated to the great city of North Miami. As a mother, she believed in setting an example for her son. She was a member of the business community boards, including the secretary for North Miami Police Athletic League, chair of the North Miami Personnel Board, North Miami Senior Foundation, North Miami Chamber of Commerce, chair of the North Miami Community Redevelopment Agency, and secretary for the North Miami Educational Foundation. She is an alumni of North Miami Senior High School and studied management and international business at Florida International University. So put your hands together for Councilwoman Mary Estime Irving. This award is given to Councilwoman Mary Estime Irving, who embodied the spirit of innovation and perseverance. You are being honored with this award, Councilwoman Mary Estime Irving, City of North Miami, District 2, in appreciation for your support and generous contribution toward the success of our organization, Veronique DESTINÉ Foundation 6th Annual Fundraising Dinner, June 20th, 2025. Thank you, Councilwoman.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir tout le monde. As mentioned, I am Mary Estime Irving, Councilwoman of the great city of North Miami, serving District 3. It is both a profound honor and a humbling privilege to accept this recognition from the Veronique Destin Foundation, whose unwavering commitment to the people of Akaye has illuminated a path forward for so many. To stand before you on this 6th annual fundraising is to stand in solidarity not only with the foundation, but with every mother, father, child, and elder in Akaye whose dream for clean water, quality education, reliable health services, and safe sanitation, and not a distant wishes, but dignified right. This moment would not be possible without the love of my family, who support and ground me, and my resilient constituent of District 3. And I have to also give a shout out to my brother, my friend, Pierre Charles. As someone whose heart beat with the rhythm of Haiti's history and hope, I know that when we invest in Akaye, we're not giving charity, but we are restoring legacy. We are fueling potential. But I have to give a shout out to anybody from Kwadebuke. That's where I'm from. That's where my family's from. Got to give out a shout out to Kwadebuke. But thank you, Veronique Destiny Foundation, for your inspiring work and for this tremendous honor. May you continue to build bridges together between communities, honor, and shape heritage, and never stop reaching for Haiti that we know is possible. Merci en pile, et moi ba nou un bel chapeau bas, moi réellement remercier nous.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you.
Now it is my time. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all our honorees and also our keynote speaker and the best MC that I've ever known. Just want to say thank you to each and every one of you from near and far. St. James is in the house. Father Finley, please stand up together with our deacon from St. James. And we know they are from District 4. I have to make sure that District 4 is in the house. Notre-Dame d'Haïti represent Chorale de l'Église, Chorale Notre-Dame du Perpétuel Secours. Yeah, we are here, all one. All my family from Arcaille, all my friends. We have our commissioner in here, Daniel Agent, a friend. Thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you. And all of you have been with us from the get-go. And this foundation started in 2013. A lot of people are just asking. 2013, it was in August, a young lady that we used to do everything with. If we have a soccer team, she's the marine. If we have a little band playing on the street, she's the marine. Whatever we are doing, cleaning the street, cleaning the entire area, she is the one cooking and doing everything. And she passed away. She didn't have any kids. And then it was about 7 of us who were talking and see exactly what we can do. And then we started putting it together. We sent some money for flowers. We were like still poor, even though we are here in the US. We could not help out in the funeral, but we did send some money for flowers. And then it started there. We incorporated the foundation in 2014. Our first project was to name the streets in the area where Veronique Destiny was born, and we did it. We put some numbers in the house, something that you rarely see in Haiti. And then we extended to more and to Korai, where Alain Pierre Canel is from, with all the money, Pierre and Bear. And then we, over the 2020, we did a big project. We named all the area in Arcaille. If you go there, you will see all those. Everywhere you go, you know exactly where you are, because there was a day that one of our presidents went to Arcaille, and then they wanted to go to Saint-Ar because they were looking for our former mayor, André Pierre. You know, André Pierre is from Saint-Ar. And the delegation would just keep on turning around. They couldn't find Saint-Ar because it was like a whole broad street, no name, everything was like just one. And basically now if you go to Archive, that's not gonna happen. Thanks to Veronique Destiny Foundation, we did it. We put some children to school. We paid for their scholarship. And until they don't let us go to Haiti anymore, every September we go there. We do book bags giveaway, school supplies and everything. We hope that one day we'll just go back and do our mission. But tonight it is different. What we see is that you can just give them book bags, give them food for a day, but there is something that is real, and we need to, if we are like serious about Haiti, we need to tackle the real challenges. Healthcare is one of them. We had a clinic that we used to go from village to village and help out. Thanks to everything that is happening now, we cannot do it anymore. But the goal, starting from our last event that was in December 2023, and this one, and following next year and the year after, the goal is to build a medical clinic and to bear the name of Veronique DESTINÉ. That was part of our dream. So, part of our dreams, and us, sons and daughters of Arcaï, friends of Arcaï, mon Port de Paix, mon Saint-Louis yo, Cap-Haïtien, Port-au-Prince, nous avons mon Miragouane qui ensemble avec nous, quel que soit côté soutien Haïti. N'abdou merci parce qu'on là, merci parce qu'on fait partie du rêve ça. Et nous connaissons avec nous, tête ensemble, n'a privé. Et je promets nous que l'autre année, si Dieu veut, nous sommes capables de date là, 20 juin, nous venons là, nous présentons un terrain, nous présentons un plan et nous disons exactement qui ça nous va le faire. Parce que nous-mêmes, avec Team ça, c'est une équipe qui lève ensemble, nous avons joué au football ensemble, courir dans la rue ensemble, les la pluie tombée, nous dans la rue ensemble, mais courir là, nous tous nous ici. Oui, fait ma coquelin alors. Pour les gens qui connaissent Haïti bien longtemps, des macocléens, next ça y qui mange en pile, puis il faut manger, il manger. Alors, so, nous avons avancé et nous avons dit un gros merci avec nous tous et nous chaque. Merci à magistrat. En pile là, nous tendons les gens mourir, nous disons merci. Time after time is, people will come and you have a casket just right there, and they started talking about how good you were. And you are a good man. She was such a wonderful woman. And we don't do it. We don't give people flowers when they are here with us. There is a couple that I met them through a very, very difficult time, because there was a young lady by the name of Bernadette Pierre that I didn't know exactly where she came from. And she's an educator. She asked me to join ahead for some odd reason. And I told her that I cannot do this thing because I was kind of scared. Emma, you remember? Emma was at the board at that time, and then, I joined ahead and then became the president, as the secretary, as the president, thanks to Bernadette and everything. But also, to that, I get to meet somebody that I always look at him from a distance, because he's kind of mean, André Pierre. He was mayor at that time, and the only thing that we can relate to, we both are short. We are about the same height and everything, but he was always moving very fast and everything. And when I get to meet this man, whenever that we have to do something together, he's always in the lead, but I have to make sure that I am on my A game, because he's gonna check you out on everything. And we come to work together. We had a long journey together. I just want to say thank you to both of them. Thanks to them, I fought a race that was so hard. And we beat every opponent, both real and fake, planted. And at the end, we had a one-off. And I did what we were supposed to do, with 75% of the vote. And I wouldn't be able to do it alone. And the team is also here. Team D4, please stand up so that people can see you, because I am not gonna let it go without looking at my team. D4 strong, and we're still together as one. I just wanna say thank you for each and every one of you for being here. And Bernadette, as our campaign manager, come on now, stand up. Team D4. Andre, field organizer, come on, stand up. Team D4. Team D4, just want to say thank you. Forever grateful to each and every one of you. But to every nice story, there is always a woman. And this time, I am going to call on the stage our dear commissioner, Honorable Marlene Bastien, come back to the stage. Sous vos applaudissements, s'il vous plaît. Batman, nous manger à commencer. Bon, là, on a fait digestion.
All right. Thank you so much, Councilman. You know how to do things, don't you? You know how to do it well. So, we talked earlier about marriage, how long they last. And then the councilman was just talking about his two good friends and partners. Former Mayor André Pierre and Bernadette Pierre, who just celebrated their 25th anniversary. Yes. So we are recognizing them, right? The foundation is recognizing them with a plaque. And I'd like to call the former mayor and his beautiful wife, his queen, better half, to come. I don't know if you're going to be calling the board members. Yes. It is a surprise. Are you guys surprised? It is a surprise. So I'm going to call the board members to come as we present this plaque to this power couple, wonderful couple. All right. Are we all together? We all here? Okay. Happy 25th anniversary to André and Bernadette Pierre in honor of a journey shared, a love that has grown stronger with each year. Through every laugh, every tear, together you've built a beautiful life. Happy 25th anniversary. Happy 25th anniversary with love and admiration from all who cherish your story, who cherish your journey. Made on this June 14th, 2025. Congratulations.
Let's come up for a picture. Histoire 25 ans, c'est histoire tout le monde en carrière. So, dans le moment, ça m'a demandé tout Archelois et Archeloises qui dans la salle là. Come on, viens faire photo ensemble avec magistrat nous, magistrat André Pierre. Mon en carrière, nous, débarquez là, fais vite.
Laissez-moi ça penser, pas ça supporter, senti faiblesse dans le cœur.
Pierre Réni, Maître Anténor, Vino, Alain Pierre Canel, Pierre Imbert, tout Pierre Canel, qui ont tout terre en carrière.
J'ai rencontré dans une fiesta.
Vino, mon akaye, montrez support nous là, 25 ans et pas 25 jours. Moun ça c'est moun qui remet akaye, c'est moun qui respire akaye, côté nous. Vino, akaye c'est ça. Akaye, mes amis. Gardez. Veni, mon akaye, vini. Vin ba yo, vin. Mon akaye, me a vini.
L'amour tout ça c'est l'amour tout.
Fondamix.
C'est l'essentiel, où t'es pas tué à l'arc-en-ciel. L'amour tout ça c'est l'amour tout. C'est l'essentiel, où t'es pas tué à l'arc-en-ciel. Quand moi t'appelais des frémis, moi t'es fin quoi m't'apprends à mourir. Pensez de où, parlez de où. Je t'en t'a imaginé, pour nous y'on t'a pensé de l'autre. L'amour t'a va crier victoire, non mi t'en tiens nous tous les deux. Tiens moi t'as pas tellement fort, moi t'es quoi t'as qu'à exploser.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
L'amour tout ça.
So now, Casa Champette, it is all in your hands. Dinner will be served. And DJ, montez volume là et puis mettez combat pour moun yo.
c'est l'essentiel. Il t'est porté en l'arc-en-ciel. Let's go now!